In this video, I will show you how to go from a simple text prompt to a truly custom website that is on brand. Check this out. A website for a boxing gym, Brooklyn Punch. Use my logo attached, and then I just go over to Illustrator, Command-Shift+4, and I just screenshot my logo, and I just paste this logo right here. Use this for brand color, and I go over to Illustrator, I copy the hex value of that color, and I paste it there, and use Oswald as font for headings and Open Sans as font for body text. Keep it simple and minimalist, flat design, and then I have a few photos right here I want to use throughout the website. So I say use the images attached for the hero section and all the sections throughout the website. So now Lovable is saying that they will create a sleek minimalist website, right? It gives you the whole plan, but what's really cool is that, as you can see here, it generates those files for you and it actually writes the actual code. So, you know, like back in the day, you would have to write this manually or use some kind of an editor. But either way, you know, it writes everything. So you actually own this code and you own this website. You can just post it somewhere else or publish this right here from Lovable. But, you know, you are not tied to a subscription. You can actually go and host your website wherever you want. By the way, it gives you all this summary of what it's doing currently. So it reports back to you. Typography Oswald for headings, Open Sans for body text. Design approach, flat design, minimal shadows, clean lines. So it follows our prompt closely. But here you go. It's a pretty cool looking website, although this navbar should be white. Actually, it is white. It's just on this on scroll. So we're gonna fix that. But other than that, it looks pretty cool. It uses my colors, my fonts. You know, it looks like a custom professional website on the first look. And then you can change the copy, although it sounds good to me when I read to it. Professional, certified, community. You can definitely validate your idea this way, and then you change whatever you want to change, which I'm gonna show you in a second. But it looks pretty cool to me. So although we don't have photos of our experts, we should probably change this section. So we're gonna do that later, and we probably need to change this photo in the hero section for like one of those, so it clearly communicates that this is a boxing gym, and we're gonna replace this section. But other than that, it looks pretty cool, you know. We have some testimonials. We're just gonna fix this navbar. So I'm just gonna say keep the navbar white at all times. Use inverted logo version for the footer right here, and I'm just gonna go over to Illustrator, screenshot that inverted version of my logo, and I paste it right here, and I say image attached. And I also wanted to use this specific image for the hero section, so I just drag and drop it here, and I say use the attached image for the hero section. Say use the other attached image, right, because I have a logo over there as well, and I just want to replace this section too, right? So maybe we can talk about benefits or something like that. I don't really have photos of my trainers, of my expert trainers, so just gonna say replace the our team section with some benefits section and reuse the same images. Okay, so now we have white navbar at all times. It looks pretty cool. We have a new section, we talk about benefits, and we reuse the same images. So it followed my prompt pretty nicely. And then we had these testimonials, and again, we can, you know, just fix later. But now it changes the footer a little bit. I don't like that, but we can fix that later. But at least the logo is there. You know, sometimes you need to follow up. You can just even manually change the logo. You can manually change the text right here. You can make it bigger. You can make it smaller, whatever you want to do. And you can do the same with basically all text on the website and all fonts and boxes. And you know, you can change the padding, you know, you can move things around, you can move things vertically, horizontally. You can change this text and say book a call, for example, whatever you want to change. So you have full control of the website. And the cool part is that you actually own all these files, so you can move to any platform of your choice and you can host these files. These are actual sections on your website. You don't have to pay for any subscription, but you can just publish this right from here. And it looks pretty good, and that's how you can design a professional website, and then you can tweak it in just a matter of minutes. And it's a fully responsive website. We have this mobile menu right here, so it all works, and then you can connect it to your booking system, whatever you want to do. And by the way, also check out my other video where I show you Relum's AI site builder, which kind of gives you more control, because you start from a sitemap, then you can build your wireframes, and then you can just stylize the way you want it, and then you build your website in Webflow. So at the end of the day, it's all up to you which method you prefer, but follow for more tips on branding, strategy, and design. I will see you in the next video.